Yeah, just when you thought it was safe to stay at home on a Saturday night, you got us two assholes, your favorite satanic twins, back on the goddamn program. It has been far too long. And just to see who's out there at the moment, we got Rebecca. Awesome. Cody, what's up, man? If you are ready to laugh your ass off, you have definitely tuned in to the right fucking show. We have a whopper for you tonight, and I just want to thank everybody out there. Every show this week has been some of the biggest views of all time. So that means Morgra Entertainment, Reaper's Underground, and all the great shows that we do, Tracks of the Damned, this show, and of course the new Horror Barbecue show. Man, totally appreciate that shit because it's just growing and getting bigger, and I'm so happy to have all y'all with us. So before we get into the goddamn list for tonight, we're going to take a quick commercial break to our brothers over at Villain Arts Tattoos. Check that shit out. Y'all already know what to fucking do when they come to your city, your state, your town, your area. Get your asses there and get a high quality tattoo from some of the best tattoo artists in the country. And of course, next weekend, Kansas City, get ready for Reaper because he's gonna be there. Come on down, hang out, let's check out everything together and have a good old fucking time. Speaking of time, guess what time it is? Share this. Share this out. Share it anywhere and everywhere that you know a motherfucker likes to get down, party, and laugh their ass off because we're about to entertain you guys like never before. This list is so good, it's got my nipples in an uproar. Hey, Mousebong, what's going on? It's already beginning to become a party. She says, I'm outside a venue smoking. Opening band will start soon, but I thought I'd say hi. That's dedication right there. Totally appreciate you. Hopefully the rest of our YouTube gang will join in all of the fun. We're starting an hour early. Just because, unfortunately, I got something I have to take care of. So, yeah, let's just dive right on in. So, how you doing, Hoof Beast? How was your week?
A good week for the store. It did well this week, but I'm packing boxes every day for my move to Omaha, where the devilicious drummer resides. And
Hell yeah.
I'm moving all my shit there, but I got to come out. I got to come back here until my store sells. But after the store sells, it is going to be fucking on. We're going to create new shit and we're going to play some shows. So
Fuck yeah.
And I can't wait for it.
Long overdue. And I'm actually delighted to say that I have now found a house. It's official. So about a week and a half and I'll be in my new dwellings place. Still in the same city. So we just, I kept digging far enough till I finally fucking found one. Holy shit balls. That was not fun at all. Oh man, we got some comments here. If I can get them up, there we go. Mousebong Serge, happy it's all coming along, Beast, and yay, congrats, Reaper. Thank you so much. And she says, is y'all don't know Amon Ra? Check them out if you like Doom shit. I'm super stoked to see them tonight. All right, that'll be a new one for me. Hell yeah. The name sounds super fucking familiar too. But yeah, so shit, I don't know. Let's just get right into it. I can't wait. So here we go. The tonight's goddamn list begins with, I usually don't get political, but damn it, this one was too juicy to not take a look at. A German political candidate posts videos licking public toilet seat and masturbating to the national anthem. To which I say, if that's your way of trying to get elected, you've gone the wrong way, man. What is your take on that, Beast?
Hey. Germans and Japanese might be the kings of kinky. But we don't know if that is kinky. Like, what in the world is he trying? Show.
Uh-oh.
But okay, this is an above 18-year-old show, right? So
of
there
course.
was one when I sold cars for 2 months. I fucking kicked ass at selling cars, but because people trusted me, and I didn't have all these tattoos. I had to wear a long sleeve. I had a few tattoos, and I had a shaved head. They trusted me a little bit more. But there was this one guy that I worked with. Oh my God, he would talk about his he would talk about his fantasies. He wanted to put saran wrap on his chest and drop a big deuce straight on his chest. This was his fantasy. So this guy is probably in the same kind of kinkiness or whatever that is with him. Like,
well, you know. Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Like, there are a lot of things I haven't explored before, but those are two things I will never explore. I can guarantee you that.
I mean, I just don't understand, though. You're in the public eye, so that means everyone's fucking watching you, right? And you're posting videos of licking toilet seats. I mean, I know the saying goes, oh, those crazy Germans. But I don't think I've ever seen anything quite this crazy. He definitely looks like a 1980s surfer dude, just by even looking at it. So, I mean, I know they get into some funky shit, but masturbating to the national anthem, I mean, how is that going to get you votes? That's my question. So thought we would get that little tasty treat out of the way first, which is actually kind of segueing into the next thing, that a politician actually makes news in Loudwire. So I don't know if anyone else out there in Morgrat Universe is checking out Loudwire every now and again, but so apparently one of our U.S. Secretary of State enrages a bunch of people after he plays a classic rock hit in a Ukraine bar. So as the story goes, this guy is over there saying, that America stands with you, and he's over there for some sort of a powwow to talk about what is the U.S. going to do for the Ukraine. And he's talking about, all of the rest of the free world. Now, I mean, doesn't that just punch him right in the gut when you say, well, we want you to know that the rest of the free world is behind you and stands with you. And he apparently plays a rendition of Rockin' in the Free World by Neil Young. So I want to get everybody's opinion on this, because I don't believe that this brought the house down. So yeah. Well, how does that find you there, Hoof Beast?
I don't give two shits as long as he's not storming our Capitol or breaking campaign finance laws. Like I'm so tired of fucking Americans fucking nitpicking shit that doesn't matter, or fucking outright lying about things that fucking do matter, that did fucking happen, and they've got they are making unicorn farts or sniffing unicorn farts once they find the unicorns in their imagination. I don't give two shits. I watched the clip already. The dude didn't sing real well. He was really flat. It was okay. Apparently in there for apparently he wasn't supposed to actually get up there and play. He was supposed to be a surprise, and the band thought it was maybe Neil Young or something like that was going to surprise, and they were going to play. There was something like that, but but you know what, we especially as Americans, we waste so much time looking for ways to become offended. And to me, that's how I feel about this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess some people might be looking at it as, they've been, getting pummeled by, the neighbor to the next of them, that, to kind of rub it in, the rest of the free world. But then again, I don't know. It's all in how you perceive it, I guess. But, I just thought it was rather interesting that, people got that offended over it I think that's how a lot of those people who are obviously enraged about it is that why would you play a song called The Free World when their world is not free? So I don't know. Tomato, tomato. Everyone's always going to bitch about something, right? But I just thought that was interesting.
Maybe he was trying to be inspirational by playing that, like, we're behind you, we're in the free world, and, we support you. Like, we're giving you fucking billions of dollars so you can fucking asshat in Russia. So I don't know. They need to try to have fun. They need to have hope out there shining on a hill. And maybe that's what he felt like he was giving. I mean, shit, there's so many horrible things. Like, I want to see these people get pissed off about, especially folks in California and folks in New York who have squatters in their fucking house that make up on with the law to where somebody owns a fucking house and the police can't go in and evict them, and they've never paid any rent. They're not under contract. They just saw an empty house and jumped into it. Like, there's all kinds of shit like that we could really get pissed about. But Florida and Ron DeSantis, who is I'm not a huge fan of, but he did something fucking good. He did something fucking right. And let's give him credit for it. He made a law now where cops can get the fuck out of here.
Say that one more time, because I think you bleeped a second.
Ron DeSantis passed a law to where police can now go in and evict squatters. It doesn't take 6 months up in the court or a year or even sometimes 18 months. And then also, like, a lot of times these squatters will just fucking leave, and then they've stolen the dishwasher, the washer, and the dryer. They've got holes in the fucking these fucking pieces of shit. It's really bad in California and in New York. Really bad.
No shit. I did not know that. That's rare.
Yeah,
interesting.
Go on YouTube. If you want to get pissed about something, go on YouTube and watch that.
For sure. Definitely, that is a huge problem, and not a good one to have. That's for sure. Let's see. Damn it. I thought I did upload that one, but I guess I didn't. So we'll have to save that one for next time. All right. On to a new topic. Because, everybody out there in the More Bright universe, feel free to tell us, let us know what pisses you off, since, so many people are finding really stupid ways to be pissed off. So feel free to let us know what's pissing you off as well. We'll just add to it. Oh, shit. I do have it. So Loudwire was on a kick, apparently. So obviously they felt that Secretary of State was necessary to mention. So, of course, they turn around and grab another topic, which I found really interesting. So apparently there is a goth and emo kids clothing line that sparks comments about whether or not it is appropriate. So what they're talking about, everybody in the More Bright universe, is the shirt that you see pictured right there. It says "I" with like an actual human heart like style picture saying "I love goth chicks." Now, if you look at the age of this boy, he has to be 7 or 8 years old. And there's a lot of things that apparently this clothing maker, who is independent from what I understand, but people are saying, is this appropriate for that age group to be wearing? What is your take on that, Hoof Beast?
Well, it makes me wonder, how is it hurting the kid? I don't know how that's going to hurt a kid. Is that going to scar a kid in some way? Is it going to make them maybe be more open-minded towards people that maybe that's a good thing? I don't know.
I mean, I don't see anything so bad that it's like promoting anything bad. I mean, it literally just says "I love goth chicks." And of course, the fucking Christian conservatives had to say what they wanted to say, but somehow this fucking lady, tattooed from the fucking feet up, was the one leading the charge, which I thought was totally fucking funny because she fits the stereotypical goth emo type person, and she is bitching up a storm about how this is not appropriate, it's offensive to women, this, that, and the other thing. And I'm like, are you just looking for followers? Are you trying to get people to love your video? Because like I said, the whole thing is a fucking ruse, man. Again, if it had was showing women in a depicted in such a bad manner or something like that, I could say, okay, this is a little too, sexual for a kid that young. But it literally made no sense to me. So I figured that the one before that was gonna make a tirade. So I felt like this one fit in really well. Hey, Babylon Son, what is up, brother? He says, I have heard if you try to move out of California, the government is trying to pass an ordinance that will make you pay thousands just to move out of state. Now, that's something to be completely pissed off about. Oh, you want to leave our state? Well, shit. Fuck you, pay us. Oh, what? I think that's why they call California, Texas, and, to a degree, Florida, too. Like they're their own fucking country. So they're going to make you pay thousands because you want to move out of California. Do you think that ordinance will get passed, Hoof Beast?
Yeah, so it's an ordinance that's going up right now. No, there's already it's related to the sovereign citizens and their bullshit. There's already been things. There's already been a Supreme Court law that's been passed that says that you are allowed to move freely from state to state. So the Supreme Court's already ruled on that. If they're not going to go over the Supreme Court.
Okay, good. Because I was like, if Ohio would have tried to make me pay shit, I would have gave them both fingers.
Okay, so I've looked it up, and here's what it says. So I looked this up because now I'm doing this on my computer, so I can use my phone and look this shit up. So it says, to close this loophole, the Golden State enacted the California Wealth and Exit Tax. Now, everyone who leaves the state is required to pay taxes on their unrealized capital gains. It's been criticized by many people who argue that it's unfair and punitive. So that's a little bit different. It's not such a huge blanket. That might be something that probably pissed me off, but I would want to know, I would want to have more details on that before I aired that type of stuff out there.
It's one of those things where I don't know. I wasn't even aware of this. So, thank you, Babylon, for sharing that with us. I don't know. Anytime it comes to, something such as that, some outrageous ordinance or law or something that, some of these states are trying to pass, it just makes me go, wow.
I think one of the things is because there are a lot of people still moving there, but there are some people moving out. There are businesses moving out. I would bet, since it's talking about capital gains tax, that this has a little bit more to do with if you have a business and you have those capital gains back there, that you're going to have a little bit more. I don't know. I'd have to read some more. Kyler, I need more than. Okay. Kyler, I need all kinds of bourbon right now. My bourbon is upstairs. I got here from work late, so I did not get to go make mine. I need to have a refrigerator down here temporarily, but I think we will have a refrigerator at our house downstairs. So I will
there you go.
At the new house in Omaha. But actually, maybe Reaper and I will do it at my house. We'll do the show from my house or from your place anyway, from time to time, or maybe all the time. So
yeah,
we'll see.
Either way. Hell yeah, man. Achilles, what's going on, brother? Always good to see you.
So here's another one. Does California tax you if you move out of state? If you move into or out of California during the year, You are considered a part-year resident and will be subject to state tax on all income received while a resident and on California source income received when you were not. So sounds
Interesting.
like they're tracking it.
Mm-hmm. Babylon says he's got lots of family trying to get out of there and move closer our way. Yeah, it seems like everybody's wanting to come to the middle. It's like never thought of, I don't know, safety net the Midwest is becoming.
Okay, here's the other one. This proposed exit tax is part of the California wealth tax proposed, wherein new rules are established for those individuals or businesses with over 30 million in assets for a tax year.
Ah, okay.
I bet this news came from Fox News. I'll bet you. Fox News or News Butt Crap, one of those two, because they love doing shit like that. Who knows? But I bet we might be boring the fuck out of people with fucking politics.
Nah, because I just find it all to be very hilarious. So hilarious that let's see here, almost as hilarious as what I think is probably, now don't quote me on this, I don't know if this picture is for real or not, but if this place actually exists, if I can get it to come up, I want to go there.
Hell yes, me too.
Now, that looks real. That does not look like a, Photoshop, nothing. So obviously this guy must be the owner. That is my particular.
No, that is the former bassist of Napalm Death, Shane Embry.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, he's
either way.
I met him years ago. He's a really nice dude. Yeah.
No.
Maybe he owns that.
Oh, go ahead. My bad.
Maybe he owns that, but I think that's just Shane probably on tour. Yeah, that's what he looks like. So that might have been him on tour just taking a picture.
Well, I'll tell you what, I would love to get in touch with him so I can say that I have had a wonderful pizza pie from Lucifer's Pizza because it's damned good.
Mm-hmm.
We may have to tour there just because.
If it's
my kind of place.
I'll bet you if it's in California, they have vegan pizza for Mouse Pong and me. I would love that.
Nice. Cody says, we all need to go to it in Cali. Kyler says it is real. It's real Lucifer's Pizza, damn good pizza, Los Angeles. Nice. So I guess we're going to have to go a little further west in order to get some of Lucifer's Pizza. God damn it. Let's do it.
It would be great to stop there on tour.
So there's this one on my business page that for Little Owl Mystics that follows a group called Land of Misfit Disney. Now, you could imagine that this group is going to post all things pertaining to Disney, right? So you're going to get probably some Disney memes, pictures of people cosplaying maybe different Disney characters and stuff like that, because that's all I ever fucking see on this thing, right? Until yesterday, and when I saw this, I busted up laughing so fucking hard because I'm like, who in the fuck would put this in this group? Because this is all Disney lovers, right? Well, you know how they were taking, the big cartoon movie production people and making, fake movie posters. And they were kind of like using horror icons and stuff. So before I even got to what it actually was, till it actually registered in my fat fucking head, I was like, oh, okay. So maybe they're doing a twist on, something pertaining to Disney. But no, that's not what happened. Could you imagine the Disney Pixar putting this motherfucker out called Squirt? I mean, the lady looks like she's having a great time, but this popped up in that group, and I'm just like, oh shit. It got deleted. But it was there long enough for me to catch it and show all of you. So you are welcome. Use your illusions on this one. I'm sure that would probably be the top grossing cartoon film that they've ever put out.
That's hilarious.
That is just incredible. It's like sometimes we get a chance to bastardize something that's supposed to be so, pure, as it were. And that doesn't get more blasphemous than that. That's awesome. Babylon says happiness comes in waves. I love it. And Kyler says, and who say AI is evil? I mean, it's one of the first generated things that I thought was actually pretty neat. So what a way. I mean, we started out with a politician in Germany licking toilets. Then we went to the bitchers and the moaners, and now we're coming full circle to one that is moaning. Only on the goddamn program, people. Oh, man. So speaking of AI, there's that they must be watching the show, because in my feed, more and more of these Indiegogo, AI technology things, whatever you call it, is popping up all over my feed, and they got me again. Now, this one, for all the stoners out there, you might just be able to pick up one of these handy dandy little devices for growing shrooms. If it'll ever pop up. There it is. It's called Shruly. And now, before anyone says anything, it's supposed to be a machine that you can grow mushrooms for eating, okay? Through its crazy technology. I don't even know. It's got like a little thing in the front to let in sunlight. There's something in there that keeps the, I'm assuming the soil or whatever, to help it grow and all that stuff. But they've already donated $1.2 million to this thing. So obviously there are, no pun intended, shroom fanatics. And I'm thinking to myself, you want to know why they donated 1.2 million? It's because there's people out there that might want to grow some of their own magical mushrooms. What's your take on that one, Hoof Beast?
I'm all for it. Me like it.
See, right there, people. Ah, man, just.
What's the name of this? Satan's, like, what would we call it? If we have devil's lettuce and
right.
This is some fun stuff. Gotta make sure your stomach doesn't get upset.
I don't know what we would call that. We have the devil's nectar. We have the devil's lettuce. So maybe it is devilish leaf shroom? Something like that, perhaps?
Babylon could come up with something for this. He is fucking awesome.
Oh, I guarantee it.
Cody's really creative too.
That's right.
Guys. Kyler, surprise us. Come through.
Put your heads together. Let's
There's Cody.
Shit, I gotta switch over so I can see it. Yeah. The devil's tip.
Hell
yeah. Damn it, Babylon. I swear, you come out swinging every fucking time. Somehow you manage to nail it every time. The devil's tip. We have officially got a name for it. So if you want to donate to this Indiegogo campaign, they're looking for 15 million and they've already got 1.2. So I guess if you want to, start to be the purveyor of your own mushrooms, you can donate to this mechanism, if you will. And then, of course, they had to fuck me up not once but twice. We talked about this, looked like a headgear that you would wear on a motorcycle that is supposed to circle around your head to keep it from balding, right? Well, apparently somebody else picked up on this and made a different one that kind of looks like you're getting ready to be in the movie Tron. And it's called, if I can get it to come up, the Noise Stem, world's first device to reverse hair loss in 6 months. Now, as soon as I seen that, I'm like, this looks like the movie Tron. And then why is it only supposed to work on the frontal lobe and the very back of the head, but nothing about the sides? So you're telling me if this guy takes this exoskeleton off of his fucking head, he's got nothing under it? And why in the fuck would you, why would you put yourself through this? You cannot tell me that whatever this technology is doing is going to make regrowth happen. I'm sorry. I think they are just fucking pipe dreams. I mean, you might as well, if it's all about stimulating the hair follicles, you can just pick up a fucking vibrator, stick it on your head, and let it go to town for about 20 minutes instead of putting on this piece of shit. Let me get everyone's thought on the Noise Stem. What a fucking name. I bet you it is noisy.
Well,
looks like we got the comments.
Yeah, we have a couple of good comments, like Babylon has added to, and it's amazing. Chew on the devil's tip and enjoy the trip. Fuck yes. That is an awesome slogan for selling.
That is like at its best.
It's actually legal in Oregon. So
is it?
I wonder, if I was selling shrimp, that's fucking awesome. Chew on the devil's tip and enjoy the trip.
Dude, and you let me demon showed.
Yeah.
That's another good one, but at the same token, does it really say mushroom? You know what I mean? Because last time I checked, chode means a little something different. So I don't know. That could be a new plastic pony expose that you're working on there. So that'll work. But
devil's fungus is very direct. We know exactly what they're talking about, and it's just as easy. So and that refers to it much better. I'd say lettuce fungus. I think it goes with it.
Hell yeah, absolutely. Oh man, you guys are the best. So good. So good that I put together a little game for you. And it's kind of a little bit of a two-parter. So basically, we are inviting the Morgrot universe to join in on picking your very own your whole name. That means your first name and your last name. So you're going to be creating your own hoe persona. Just in case you ever wanted to do it before.
So in this case, does hoe stand for whole, like your whole name, first and last? Or this is your hoe name? Your hoe name.
Okay. Obviously, it is a meme that is intended to like your whole name instead of your whole name. But in my deranged mind, I was like, we could turn this into a fun little, let's create our own hoe names. So I got a list that everybody gets to choose from. Here's how it works, everybody. So as soon as it pops up, I have a delay on my end. Here we go. So what's your stripper name? So you take the first letter of your first name and then you look for the corresponding name. The first letter of your last name. And that will give you your own bona fide, the goddamn program's whole name. So I want to see everybody watch it. I don't give a fuck who it is, even if you don't talk much. I want to see what your hoe name is. Babylon. Babylon says Rumple Foreskin would be mine. I don't think that's a choice, but man, that's pretty good. I don't know if that would actually help you get money or not. Oh, I'm sorry, Cody. Cody says, Star Night, what the fuck? Oh my goodness, I gotta check out what mine is. Candy Tush. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. Rebecca's is absolutely awesome. Sugar horn. That's got to be the best by far. Oh no. Babylon says Mimi Tush, the taste is on the block. That's awesome. Anybody else out there watching right now, hanging with us and partying, let us know what your official hoe name is going to be. How about yours, Hoofbeast? What did yours equate to?
Mine is Raquel Hooter. Yeah.
Oh, fuck the hell.
I want mine to have the word lick in it.
Any particular reason?
How about Trixie Lick? Trixie Lick.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's too fucking good. So the next time you see us on the program, we're gonna have to change our names on the screen there to our hoe names. Achilles, oh my gods. I love it. Asia Tush. And my other half turns out to be Roxy Sizzle.
Oh, that's a really good one. That's really good.
You know, I don't know, between that one and Sugar Horn. I'm so sorry.
Mouse bongs would be Candy Cheeks.
Oh, shit. Sounds like a character on SpongeBob.
And these are topics that Mouse Bong, if she wasn't enjoying a fucking metal show right now, she would be fucking into this 100%. This is the show for Mouse Bong.
That was like half the reason I came up with it, because I wanted to do something fun, because she always comes up with like the best fucking one-liners, just like Babylon. But you guys are fucking killing it out there. Absolutely cool. So the next time you see Brother Hoofbeast and myself, I am Candy Tush, and he is, what was that again?
Mine is Raquel Hooter, not Cooter. Hooter.
Hooter, as in the fucking restaurant.
Yeah. To me, like, they need to change Raquel. Raquel should not be in there. I know they're talking about Raquel Welch, but Raquel kind of sucks. That's not fun. I'm whining about that one. Me.
I mean, I guess everyone's entitled to one good wine. You guys were awesome on that. I'm going to continue to come up with some fucked up shit like that. Perhaps next time we'll do some pet names. And I don't mean.
Kelsey has really good, like Roxy Sizzle is awesome. Like, who wouldn't want to get down with that? Or Princess Sizzle, that's fucking awesome too.
That's because it's got pizzazz, right? Oh shit! Oh man, so good. That was a fucking blast. You guys rock. And just in case you go to DIY or whatever the hell, DIY, I believe. Don't be alarmed if you see this somewhere in the aisle, because I guess this is what a carpenter would actually, or Home Depot. This is what a carpenter would actually look like.
Is this real?
It's not.
Okay. Oh my God.
I just thought I'd fuck everybody up with that one a little bit. Hence the reason our current background for this evening of Pope Francis, the asshole of all assholes, and a whole crowd of black metal fans getting down together. Just a little bit of reverse blasphemy there. But I saw that somebody actually sent that to me, that pic, and I was like, this is fucking great. Can we make him a zombie? I mean, that just would have set it off, a little bit. Let me see here. There's a couple of comments, and my screen is moving so slowly. Hey, Cody, what's up, man? He says, any name that you can do jazz hands with are perfect. Okay, Cody, tell us what your official hoe name is. Oh, Babylon. So he says, way off topic. I pretended to have Tourette's at Walmart today, making weird noises and saying, praise Satan. Yes. He gets 3 claps and 2 snaps. Absolutely, man.
Babylon, what did your voice sound? Did you do like, praise Satan, praise Satan?
Right. Oh, shit. Cody says his whole name came out to be Coco Melon. Isn't that a cartoon? Oh, no. Is that a child's cartoon, Coco Melon? Your whole name is after a cartoon. Oh, my goodness. We'll try to find you a better one, I promise. No, that's absolutely fantastic, Babylon. Love that for you. In every stretch of the imagination. And speaking of whiners, oh man, it's like the further we go on in this, diatribe whirlwind of Black Sabbath, Ozzy is now going around and saying that before I die, I want to do one more Black Sabbath show with Bill Ward on drums because it's not truly chapter over in Black Sabbath's history. So in order to end it officially, Bill Ward must be playing drums. And I mean, how many of us have said that for aeons now? But they kind of screwed him out of the final shows. So what would even make people think that Bill would even want to fucking do it at this point?
From what I've heard, it was Geezer and Tommy. Tony Iommi. It was Tony and Geezer were the ones who made that call. I don't think Ozzy had anything to do with that for the tour several years ago. I want to see Bill Ward. I want to see Bill Ward again. He could get in shape for one show, man. How influential he is, how he brought jazz in, how fucking hard he hit the kit. Like, he's a legend, and he is one of the most underrated, and like, he's really shunned. Like, they should be talking about him in fucking Drummer magazine. Whenever you're talking about the world's best drummers, he should be fucking talked about. So fucking unique.
I mean, at least, you know, some of the greats in the genre, and there are some people that still, you know, publicly hail him as one of the best of all time. Not nearly as much credit he really should be receiving. I agree with that. Oh, excuse me. Babylon said, yes, I did. I sent all the grannies running. Could you imagine a stampede of grannies running away at the sound of Hail Satan? I absolutely love that. Yes, Cody, you were the first. I will definitely take up for you. Yep, Babylon says, whoa, I would go see that if it happens, but I doubt it. Then again, you know, when the all omnipotent and powerful Sharon snaps her fingers, if hubby wants Bill Ward behind the drum kit, I'm sure she'll make it happen somehow. Even if she drags him up there with, you know, oxygen and everything else that he needs. No, he's been in his own band since they did that tour. He is still playing to this day. So you can't tell me he's laid up that bad. Yep. It probably is Drumeo. I agree. He says on YouTube there is a show called The Genius of Bill Ward. It might be Drumeo. Yep, I've seen bits and pieces of it. I just haven't had a chance to watch it in full. Highly recommend that any aspiring drummer or drummer still out there doing their thing should probably watch it. Definitely agree with that. So, speaking of almost, you know, things resulting in near death or death, there is a new floaty out there that's going to be amazing for this summer. Instead of getting your inner tubes and your little, you know, blow up island thing so that you can put your little drinky drink, you might want to consider using one of these instead. I mean, she looks like she's having a good time, but then again, if you pay attention to her left hand, she might be doing something else. Could you imagine if, now obviously this does not exist, but could you imagine how that would look in your, you know, public pool and or a little creek or something like that? You see a bunch of coffin floaties floating by with people in them, and they're alive. Now, personally, I would, if I had a pool, I would get one. I would be like, I would install a mini bar, first of all, right there in the top, casket lid there. So when you flip that sumbitch open, you pour the bourbon, you got your ice cubes and everything. We'll get a bong somehow inserted for Hoof Beast, and then we could just be, floating in the sun, man. I don't know.
I wouldn't want it to be brown though. It needs to be red or black, or red and black, or blood red stained like oak, something like that. That would be amazing.
Oh, that sounds incredible. Absolutely. Would love to get everybody in the Morgrot universe's opinion on this here. Oh shit. According to Babylon in Arkansas down there, they make caskets that look like little flat bottom fishing boats in camp. Really? I like this. I'm going to have to come down to Arkansas just to, insert my idea. Maybe it'll catch on. Shoot. Every time Liquid Death puts out their black metal makeup line, it fucking, totally gets bought out. Cody says, I can't swim, but floated in a lake, drunk as fuck on a unicorn floaty with the head stuck between my legs. Oh my damn. All I can say is, Rebecca, did you get any video? Did you take any photos of this? Because if so, everybody here at the goddamn program and Morgrot Universe want to see this. I could just imagine, a unicorn, 69 and a fucking unicorn floating down the river. This is great. Holy shit. Oh, man. And since we're talking about music, that brings us to our next little adventure here. Marilyn Manson done signed a record contract. Did you hear about this one? And he signed with one of the labels that I never in 1,000 million trillion years thought would ever give this guy a record contract. He signed with Nuclear Blast. Now, I haven't heard it, but apparently there is a small clip going around of what his new single sounds like. So I want to get everyone's thoughts on this, because I'm sitting here thinking to myself, if he puts out some pussy ass music on Nuclear Blast, come on, man. I got nothing against him. I like a lot of his older stuff. Hoof Beast hasn't liked anything since Antichrist. We know that, well documented. But to be on a label like that with some of the heavy acts that are on there, what is everyone thinking?
Maybe he had a rough demo and he played a rough demo for him. And a rough demo today doesn't have to be so bad. And maybe they were like, hell yeah, this is back like Antichrist Superstar. This has an edge to it. Hell yeah.
I that's kind of my hope too on this, because I don't see how else it's going to work in his favor to be on Nuclear Blast and not have something heavy. I know he's still working with the same guy that did a couple of his other records, and I forget his name. They mention it every time, but I forgot it. And then I just don't know. Or really, was this the only record label that was willing to take him on? The fact that he is still amid some legal troubles. So it's really kind of a toss-up here. Oh, shit. Rebecca says, Sadly, I wasn't there laughing my ass off, but I'm sure he'll do it again one day. I'll get a video if he does, maybe a good summer intro. Yeah, absolutely. If we can make that happen, that'd be great.
And also, I expect Babylon to have a video of him freaking grannies out in Walmart. Where's that, Babylon?
You know, and there's nothing more satisfying to us here at the goddamn program that if you are caught doing something blasphemous in public, send us a photo of that shit, tag us in it. I will repost it across all 6 social media accounts. We will make it go viral and tell you how proud we are and send you a free package of some shit. How about that? So you heard it here. If you do something blasphemous and you can catch it on your phone, send it. Please send it, and we will repost it and even add you into part of the intro, possibly. How fucking badass would that be? Fantastic. Babylon says, oh man, that is a great idea. See, we got that group synergy going on. Great minds stink alike. Oh man, what the hell do we have next? Oh, I know, this ought to be a fun one. Now, keep in mind, try to keep it, I don't know, somewhere between PG-13 and rated R, due to the fact that we are on Facebook. But I kind of laughed a little when I saw this. I was like, I wonder if I should throw this out there and see what the More universe has to say. So I'm expecting some fucked up answers and some probably ones that were like, oh yeah, well, I remember doing that. So if it ever pops up on my screen, there it is. What is something you used to do as a child that you wish you still could do?
I kind of do whatever the fuck I want now. I mean, what? I'd have to have something to kind of spark me. I don't know. Well, I can't. Ever since I had ACL surgery, I can't do the splits anymore. So I could do the splits. So maybe that would be it. Oh, I know. Go to sleep whenever the fuck I want to. I mean, be able to sleep whenever I want to, and not having to need any sort of drug or a sleep aid to help me get to sleep.
Now you enjoy the sleep aid that you use, though.
Yeah, I do enjoy that. But here, yeah, I just had another one. Oh shit, I forgot. I'll think of it in a second. But I had another good one. Let's see in the comments section what people are saying.
Yes, please tell us what is one thing you wish you could still do that you did as a child. Oh my! Well, first of all, thank you, Babylon. He says he sent a photo of the coffin boat to my my Instagram DM. Awesome. I will definitely check that out. Rebecca says, we went to Goodwill today. Cody saw Jesus on a cross plate and decided to set it upside down. I wonder how long it stayed that way. This town is very religious. So, man, you should have got a picture of it. See, these are optimum moments in time that you can be, getting that done. Let's see here. Babylon says, ding, 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 hoof the same. A nap would be awesome. I sleep only a few hours a night. You know what? That is totally something that I also can understand and feel that. Sleep as a kid was just so fucking easy, man. Mm-hmm. It would, well, for me, I mean, I'll even take that a step further. I used to be able to stay up pretty much the whole night watch all the fucking late night monster movies I wanted to see, sleep for 2 hours, and be perfectly ready to go the very next day. Like it was no big deal. The other thing that I would say that I miss from being a kid is this. Being able to play drums all fucking day, every day that I wanted to. I wish I could just get up, have a good fucking bowl of Count Chocula, and go to the drum set and just start playing all the great classics, working on new fills and you know, any number of bands I was in, I'd be working on my parts and shit. I mean, that's something I wish I could do. But everybody out there, though, in the Morgrat universe, let us know. Apparently, this is pretty universal. Cody says, I agree. Sleep.
And the other one that's probably universal is worry. I didn't give a shit about anything except for the TV show I wanted to get, the toy I wanted to get, the girlfriend I wanted to kiss. You know, I didn't worry about too much. Like, not really worry about things.
Yep, there was definitely.
I don't worry too bad these days. I don't worry too bad these days, but we all worry to a certain. If you're an adult, especially with children, you've got to worry some.
Oh, sure. There's always something to be, you know, wondering about, or, you know, is somebody going to pay me what they owe me, or, you know, do I have enough gas to get to work tomorrow? You know, all kinds of weird shit goes through your mind. As a kid, it was like fearless, man. You literally could do anything you basically wanted to, depending upon your parents. And not really care how it's going to turn out. Babylon says, every time I see a pic of white Jesus at Goodwill, I say out loud, it's Obi-Wan. The next time I will record it. Yes! That sounds fantastic. Now that's funny. Cody says, go somewhere without paying for it or gas. Yeah. I didn't have to start paying for gas until I was old enough to drive. So before that, it was just, I hopped in the car and off we went. So I feel that too, which was so fucking weird because I saw a reel the other day on Facebook that was talking about the cost of living in 1950. Gas was 27 cents a gallon.
Wow.
Let that sink in for a moment. Oh, the cost of a brand new car. And I'm not just talking about any old car, but one of those really nice ones, you know, that you looked like you had a little money. $1,100. How much was bread? A nickel. And we look at today and go, we're paying, you know, what is it now? $3 or $4 just for water. You know, that shit's crazy to me. I don't know. It just made me think of that. I'm like, man, I just don't understand why everything has to be so expensive. Fucking stupid. Let's see here. Well, you know, of course, we can't end the show without talking about just a little bit of horror. And this one, I don't know. This one actually makes me feel cringy, I would have to say. I know that the moment I say Tales from the Crypt, everyone knows what the fuck I'm talking about. It was still is a cherished comic book, and there was a series and films of Tales from the Crypt that we all absolutely grew up with, love, still love, have passion for it, all that good shit, man. So the cable station TNT has just optioned a 10-episode first season of Tales from the Crypt. Guess who they got to direct it? And I'm kind of hoping he's not writing it. This guy. That's right. M. Night Shyamalan is going to be writing, probably writing and directing for sure, Tales from the Crypt, 10 episodes. Oh my goodness, if there was ever somebody that could totally screw this up, it would be this guy. I don't know how many people have watched M. Night Shyamalan's movies in the past, but why him? They could have gotten anybody else to direct this. James Wan would have been fantabulous. So many other great fucking directors could have taken the reins for this thing, but instead they chose M. Night Shyamalan instead. Let me get your thoughts and concerns.
Well, for me, I'm actually ignorant of who this dude is, so you'll have to fill me in, and I'm sure I'm not alone on that.
Oh, okay. He directed, oh my goodness, The Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis. He was the director of the Alien movie with Mel Gibson. I forget what the hell that one was called, but he was that guy. He was also the one that did the movie The Village, about everybody that gave up their worldly possessions and moved out to a distant, forest where nobody could find them. So, yeah, think about those movies.
Not exactly dark horror, and that's what I want.
Tales from the Crypt it's hilariously, devilishly good. Great humor, great horror, very, terrifying, and especially giving it a new run. This is the wrong dude to fucking do it, in my opinion. Oh my goodness, you're kidding me. So Babylon says, I paid $2.50 for 10 pounds of air today for a low tire. Literally, you paid $2.50 for air, the thing we breathe, people. See, somebody feels my pain on some of that shit. That's ridiculous.
Like I've always said, Americans will find a way to get blood out of a turnip. They
have those oxygen bars too,
This is where I say, God bless America. This is what we do. This is what a lot of us do. We look for ways to just get fucking rich, even if it's ridiculous. And it's just a shame.
Absolutely. Let me see. Right. As far as I know, JD, this is going to be filmed over the next year, so we'll probably see it in 2025 is what I'm thinking. Let's see here. Rebecca says, Reaper, I sent you a picture of a religious pamphlet we found at Walmart the other day. We need someplace beside them. Okay, I will take a look at it and we'll figure something out. Awesome. Babylon says, dollar store Jeff Goldblum is what he looks like. He's referring to M. Night Shyamalan. Now, Babylon also makes a compelling argument. I wonder if Rob Zombie would do it justice. Well, did anyone see The Munsters? I would be a little excited and kind of creeped out at the same time if Rob Zombie would be the one to do it. Because would he make it too over the top that it takes away from, I mean, an iconic show? You know what I mean? So I don't know. That's a toughie. Shit. They could even have, oh my goodness, the guy who originally created Halloween. That director, whose name is escaping me, and shame on me. He would do an excellent job. Shit, Blumhouse would probably do an excellent job. You know what I mean? But as things go, we'll see when it comes out. You know, as long as TNT decides, you know, oh, never mind on that. I mean, shit, we just had a scare with that Friday the 13th series that's supposed to be, I think, on Hulu. I think it's called like Crystal Lake something or other. They tried to say that it was canceled. They're not doing it, you know, after they've been doing all this filming and shit. And, you know, so who knows? But luckily, that is surviving. So we will see something from that in the future. So, all right, guys. Thank you all so much for showing up, showing out as always. And thank you guys for coming up with some of the best hoe names that I think affectionately we will all be calling each other. And we're going to have to do another fun one since Mousebong couldn't be with us tonight. Something for her to come up with. I'm sure she probably would have picked Lady Boner. But, you know. But like I said, epic fucking week on the Morgra Entertainment channel. All of the shows this week, you guys supported us 1,000%. Cannot thank you enough for that shit. But don't fret. We are taking a break tomorrow, but that's because we're going to indulge our asses off. But come Monday night, we are back with Tracks of the Damned. We got a good one planned for you. Yes. You're just going to have to wait and find out.
Oh, you don't want us to tell them?
You can tell them. You can tell them.
So, one of my favorite, Arkansas's own, and I know Babylon would know. Babylon knows these guys because he's already talked about them before. Paul Bear has a new album out, and it's quite different from what they've made. To me, they're heading toward, I'll just preview a little bit. They're heading a bit towards Catatonia and kind of a more prog-centered doom. And I've only heard 3 songs so far, so I got to get listening tomorrow. But nice. I didn't hate anything, but it's lost a bit of the dark edge. Like I'm kind of going to have some flashbacks, hopefully not related to when Opeth lost their nuts. And
oh, gee. Let's hope not.
And then we're doing Carrie King's new album as well. So tomorrow night, you're getting a fucking, I mean, not tomorrow night, Monday night, you're getting a fucking 2-for. Carrie King's new album and fucking Paul Bear both came out this Friday. So we're going to check those out for you.
Hell
yeah. The reviews that I've watched have been all over the place. I already know what I'm going to say about at least the Carrie King album.
I'm going to give it the full workover before I say anything, only because I've only heard the one single, and I didn't think it was bad. But at the same token, I didn't think that it was fresh. So with that in mind, I'm sure you'll see where it'll go, but, you know, I don't know. I can't say anything. There's so much fucking heat on that guy right now for all the decisions made and all that stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I might end up hating it.
No,
but we'll see. Well, it just depends. It just depends. I probably will give it a very low rating. And don't forget, Reapers Underground. I got 2 of the actors also from the film Crackoon and Killer Camp Out 2, but they are the bad guys. So who doesn't want to show up for the bad guys? That's who I always root for. So definitely look for that next week. And hopefully you guys have an excellent rest of your weekend. Just remember, as Babylon says here, dip your nuts in the sauce. Literally, that's what he just said. So I was like, yeah, that's a great outro right there. Always bringing the pain, man. Always bringing the pain.
I have a question for Babylon. Do you dip the nuts in a circular motion, in an up and down motion, or are you going to go forward and back? Or a combination? Or do you grab them and flog the sauce?
Oh, man. And I know he's probably on a delay, so I'm not exactly sure when we're going to get that comment. But I unfortunately got a roll. So, again, wait a minute. There we go. Let's see what he says. If it'll load. Come on. There we go. Down and jiggle. Very good, sir. Have a great rest of your weekend. Keep one foot on the ground and one always in the fire. And most importantly, stay heavy.